And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. We left you last night telling you that the Tetons would take on Miles Community for the Region 13 baseball title at 1 o'clock. But unbeknownst to us, the tournament manager in Miles Community had changed the schedule and did not inform the media of that. So it's tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time in Miles City. The Tetons have staged a great run in the postseason. They want to do it one more time. If they can win tonight, they would have to win another game to get to the College World Series, and no Teton team has ever done that before. This crew is certainly very, very capable of doing that. All right, Coyote tennis team trying to pull the upset this afternoon at home against WDA co-leader Minot. Let's see if they were able to come up with a big win early. #1 doubles, Aviator of the Coyotes serving. She returns a shot to Grace Olson. A veteran team is going to hit for a winner. Then the 8th grader, she's only an 8th grader, serving one. Olson is going to hit one. That will be a net ball. And my goodness, what a good afternoon for senior afternoon for the Coyotes. Coyotes serving, Sienna Ronning on the return. Coyote senior Riley Root is going to pump a winner on the senior. Dad always makes you feel good when you can come up with a big play as a senior. And then good volley between the teams. Back and forth they go, back and forth they go, and Ronning for the winner. And both clubs, no doubt, glad to finally be outside. And, of course, former Coyote standout Scotty DeLorme, the head coach of this power from the Magic City. Coyote boys golf team finally got a chance to get outdoors and enjoy some nice weather today. They were in Mandan. Let's go there for the Mandan Invitational. Coyote freshman Evan Fisher had a good year last year, doing well this year. Bunker, and he came up with a good shot there. He's going to make par for a sandy par. So good going by the freshman. Watford City's Aiden Pelton is going to finish on 14. Looked like a beautiful day in Mandan. And then Minot's Brooke Jones for Eagle on 14. Taps in for birdie, and Williston will host their own invitational out at the Links of North Dakota next Tuesday, and that one will begin at 10 a.m. No scores to pass along at this time. Some great news for a former Coyote standout golfer, Carrie Carmichael. After a great freshman season at the University of Mary, she's been named to the All-Northern Sun team as a second-team selection. She makes school history as the first golfer to make the All-Conference team, led Mary to a 7th-place finish at the conference meet. She also was 7th individually, also a program best for the school. She finished the 3-day event with a score of 234. Her opening round of 75 was the lowest round of the season for a Mary golfer. And let me just say, as someone I've interviewed since the 7th grade, not surprised at all. Good things in the future for her, and Dad Tony must be very, very proud, and Mom as well. As the weather changes and we get outside, more chances to get some fishing in. Here's Johnny Candle with another Pros Pointer.
If you haven't done it for a while, maybe this is the year that we put new line on all our fishing reels. Me personally, I've switched 90% of my fishing to the use of super lines, which makes spooling up much simpler because it's much less susceptible to line twist. With bait casting reels, it's rather simple. We want the line to come off the bottom of the supply spool so it goes over the top of the fishing reel, eliminating all chances for twist. Spinning reels are a little tougher, but after you crank 2 or 3 times, if your rod tip looks like this, all we need to do is flip the supply spool over and continue feeling the reel. Now, why do we take so much time putting line on properly? Well, it helps eliminate the dreaded bird's nest or overruns. The more time we spend putting the line on correctly, the more time we have to fish later on. I'm Johnny Candle, and that's this week's Pros Pointer.
All right, very, very true. In case you didn't stay up late last night, Twins got off the mat after getting down early against one of the best teams in baseball, the Dodgers, but they could not quite pull it out. They fall to the Dodgers in 12. They actually walked the run in, but at least they got off the mat, and we'll see what happens tonight. Let's take a timeout on First News at 6.